Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP SPORTSCAST. The Ghana Hockey Board launched its 14th annual Diamond Mineral Water Indoor Hockey Festival, which started Wednesday afternoon at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall. Stanford Howard files this report.
The event, which is expected to attract top teams from the Caribbean and North America, will commence with 3 divisions: the men, women, and the over 35 divisions. Co-coordinator Philip Finance explains more about the tournament and the teams participating.
The teams that are coming, are visiting, are from Trinidad. We have 7 of them. And among the men's teams, we have Queen's Park, who are the defending champions, and they're also a very top quality side from the region, and they host many of the Trinidad internationals who had played in the Indoor World Cup in Berlin last year. So we have at least 3 guys on that team in Jordan Rados and Aiden DeGans and Jordan Vera, who are Trinidad internationals that were in Berlin at the World Cup Indoor last year, and they're going to be coming with Queen's Park, in addition to a number of former nationals who will make up that contingent. And then there's also a few guest players coming in to strengthen some of the local sides. We have a few players down from Canada who have been here before, playing on their own teams, and now they're still coming down to enjoy the festival once more and be part of the whole activity. So we're always glad to have repeat visitors, and it gives the impression and the understanding that we're doing a good job and we have a good festival. In addition to the men's teams, we also have 2 ladies teams that are visiting again from Trinidad that were here in the early days. Magnolias, who is the initial winner of the ladies category. They're going to be here again for the first time in many years, because the first tournament was in 2004. And we have Ventures returning, and they were here before, I think twice before, in the very early years as well. So the ladies division is going to see good quality competition there. And then, of course, in the over 35s, we have Queen's Park, who is the defending champions, Fatima and Carib, all of who are strong sides as well. So we expect good quality competition and a good, enjoyable festival.
Mr. Harry Wills of DDL, through the company's Diamond Mineral Water brand, said they are happy to be the sponsor of the Indoor Hockey Festival, and it's something they will continue to do in the years to come.
Thank all the teams that come out year after year to take part in this tournament. I mean, all of those foreign teams that come in and for the most part still get overthrown by our locals. We want to thank them. We want to thank the players for coming out every year, putting in their best foot, just giving it their all. We know that the Diamond Mineral Water Tournament is perhaps the biggest tournament for the year in Guyana, and all the players look forward to it. So we will continue to do our part.
Nigel Worrell of Anson McCall expressed similar sentiments.
For over 12 years, which is testimony to our support for sport, our support to the people, and of course our support to Guyana. To say that the Hockey Board has been doing a good job after 14 years, that's probably the understatement of the year. Because I think there's no other tournament that's been running for this long in Guyana, which is testimony to their level of support that they get from corporate Guyana, and of course a level of leadership from the entire team down at the Hockey Board. So we want to say thanks for being a part of it and giving us a chance to be a part of it. I look forward to a great competition.
Cash prizes and trophies will be awarded. The winner of the men's and women's division will get $1,000 US. Runner-ups, $500 US. And the veteran division winners will get $500 US each. Reporting for the HGP Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
The Smarter Girls 11 and under football competition continued last weekend at the Ministry of Education ground. Here are the updates. The preliminary rounds continue to see immense action as the girls begin to develop a more coordinated approach to the game, meaning ball plus foot equals net. 10 matches were held on the day of play, beginning with St. Stephen's taking on South Ruimveldt. Ruimveldt nabbed the first win of the day, 2-1 over St. Stephen's. Fionn Harry scored in the 4th and 13th minute for the Ruimveldt team, and Sarah Williams for St. Stephen. The match of Genesis versus Mace saw Genesis winning by a walkover. The third match of the day was a North Georgetown invasion as Smith Memorial collapsed 2-0. Martha Chance was the North Georgetown team goal scorer, with goals in the 22nd and 25th minutes. The day of play continued with St. Margaret's falling 6-0 after the St. Pius girls put a sound thrashing on them. Anthea Brathwaite was the top girl of the match, scoring in the 10th and 13th minutes with support from her teammates Marissa Frank, Chestel Archer, Tiana Mendonca and Siobhan John in the 8th, 1st, 28th and 30th minutes respectively. Other games of the day saw Enterprise defeat F.E. Pollard 2-0, West Ruimveldt beat Tugville 1-0, Genesis Harmony won over St. Stephen, North Georgetown won 4-0 over St. Margaret's, Smith Memorials lost to St. Pius, F.E. Pollard falls to West Ruimveldt 3-1, and Enterprise falls to Tugville 1-0. For the HGP Sports, Colwyn Abrams.
The National Schools Track and Field Championships continued Tuesday at the National Track and Field Center. Action on Tuesday saw the athletes competing in the long jump. District 4's Annalisa Barclay of President's College leaped to an impressive 5.02 meters to take the gold medal. Finishing with the silver was Tiana Duncan of District 14 with 4.65 meters, while Jasmine Asana of District 12 finished with bronze after recording a distance of 4.60 meters. District 13 South Georgetown's Prudence Codrington broke the girls' open javelin record after recording 35.38 meters in her first attempt. Codrington was in a league of her own, a silver medalist in the event. Danita Marks registered a distance of 18.99 meters, while Mariam Primo's best attempt of 18.33 meters landed her in third position. The National Schools Track and Field Championships continues throughout the week. And finally, all-rounders Dottin and Matthews improved their ICC T20 rankings despite the Windies women failed attempt to achieve a second T20 World Cup title. Stanford has the details.
Veteran West Indies star Deandra Dottin is now the world's #2 ranked all-rounder in T20s International. In the latest rankings announced on Tuesday by the International Cricket Council, the 27-year-old jumped 2 spots to second, following her exploits in the recent ICC Women's T20 World Cup in the Caribbean. Dottin overtook West Indies teammate Hayley Matthews and Australia's Elise Perry, and is now only 32 points behind her captain Stephanie Taylor, who tops the list with 353 ranking points. Barbadian Dottin was one of the few consistent performers for the West Indies in the T20 World Cup, making 121 runs and finishing as the joint leading wicket taker with 10 scalps. Bowling her sharp right-arm seam, she produced a career-best figures of 5 for 5 in the opening match against Bangladesh in Guyana. Reporting for the HGP Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford, and that is the end of our Sportscast for today. Remember, if your dream is big enough, the facts don't matter. Goodbye.